Welcome back to another episode of Saving Grace. And today we've got TV royalty, sweetheart. We've got Scarlett Moffatt.
Woo! Thank you.
Come on, love. Hello.
This feels so surreal.
Really?
Yeah, because I am a fan of the pod. I'm a fan of you.
I'm a fan of you.
Oh, thank you. I feel like we are going to be fangirling, but no, thank you for having us on.
Well, of course. I was so excited when I saw that you were doing All Stars. I was like, finally, the prayers have been answered.
Oh, 10 years? It's been a whole decade.
How
since
does I remember watching that season, though. I cannot believe that has been 10 years.
No, and I only look 21, I know. So
Yeah.
It's difficult for people to understand. But yeah, 10 years. And I'm like, now it feels so weird because it's like, I'm 10 years older. I'm 5 clothes sizes bigger. I've got a baby. I've got a fiance now. I would like to say I'm wiser, but I don't know. It was hardcore.
I feel like you are wiser now.
Yeah.
I do believe, because first 2 eps are out. Well, actually, let's go straight back. Why did you say yes to doing it?
Because I wanted to see if I still had it in us.
Oh, really?
Did quite well last time.
Well, you won it, sweetie.
Yeah. So I thought, and I've got such fond memories of it. And like, for me, that was the show that like just changed the whole trajectory of my life.
Yeah.
Like, I just sat on a couch with my mum and dad. I still worked in an office when I
What,
got
in Goggle
offered
Box?
I'm a Celeb.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah. So I was going into the office. And people were like, have you seen that your name's up for I'm a Celeb? And I was like, well, I wouldn't still be here. would I? But knowing that I'd like signed a contract, it was so surreal. And then obviously after that, sort of Ant and Dec took us under the wing and I did
Wow.
loads of bits and bobs. But
Saturday Night Takeaway.
Yeah, and it was-
We love Saturday Night
Aw.
Takeaway. Or we loved R.I.P.
I know R.I.P. Saturday Night Takeaway.
I know, fuming. Get that fucking back on the screen. You've
I
had a year off
know.
now. You can get back to it. That's like my dream. I love that show.
Oh, you would have been fab as a Saturday Night Takeaway girl.
Want to be like knocking on people's doors.
Yeah.
Not in a weird way, but like.
Not like postcode lottery.
Well,
way.
no, God forbid.
Someone's
Do you
knocking
remember
at your
this
door.
morning? Who was it? It was like, you've just won. It was this old woman, like, what? Like, she couldn't understand what was going on. That would be me. I wouldn't know how to handle it. So you said yes to it. Were you more nervous? Because I feel like All Stars is more hardcore.
Yeah, and we're fighting for legend status.
I mean,
But I think, well, in my head, I wasn't that scared because I thought, well, I've done it all before. How hard can it be? I've done it.
you're joking.
No, and then I got there, and within, I mean, there was baboons above our head,
Oh, no.
hippos kicking about. Like I
yeah,
felt
'cause
like
you're
I
in
was in
South
actual
Africa.
danger. Like I know that sounds stupid. but
Yeah.
There was moments where I thought, ew, we could really die here.
Yeah.
Like without sounding dramatic. Like at one time, like we couldn't go to the waterfall because there was like a family of mamba snakes, and I was like, should I sign a waiver here or get life insurance?
And also, you know,
'Cause
they go, well, it's their security. Our security guard was 4'9". So with all due respect,
we like a short king.
we do, but not when a baboon's coming towards me,
Yeah, I know
Scarlett.
what you
so
mean.
that is a lot. But there was also, didn't you have a storm the first night?
We've had, it was off. Well, yeah, but I wasn't in Savannah Scrubs. I
Well,
was in the main camp,
yeah.
so that was all right for me. We have a little canopy.
That was brutal, by the way, when you all had to like pick who you wanted on your teams.
I know, and I get like social anxiety about stuff like that. If you notice, I just sort of didn't really say anything.
You just had your
I
head
was
by
just
the
like,
door, like,
who are we all going to pick? Because I didn't really want to voice my opinion on that because we'd only just met.
yeah.
It's a bit. I mean, David Hay didn't care.
No,
was
he
straight
didn't. He
in
said,
there.
well, we're not going for that one.
I know, and it was it was a lot. And I think from the first time going in there and doing the trial against David Hay, I knew it was going to be a different kettle of fish.
Really?
Yeah.
That's mad though, because when I was in there, I remember thinking, this is worse, like the trials, this is worse than anything ever.
I personally didn't mind the eating trials.
Because you were starving. Is that why?
Well, and like I do like I like spam. And a lot of penises.
Not the war meal.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of animal penises do just taste of spam. Do you know what I mean? So I didn't mind.
You put yourself forward.
Yes, I
I'll
was like,
do
put the
it.
balls, me, please. I wasn't bothered really. I just was like, yeah, I'll do the eating trials.
You're the only person I know that has ever said that.
Yeah, I really don't mind it.
Wow. What's your like worst nightmare of a trial though?
Heights.
Oh,
Anything
you
to
couldn't do
with
the Sunita
height.
and Sean one then.
Oh,
Mate, I never.
I don't think my legs would have moved.
No.
I think,
No.
like, in the words of Ed Sheeran, when you don't work like they used to before,
before.
I think I'd have just froze.
Because at the end, you always have to jump for the star as well. Well, Sean
No.
didn't. But
Yeah,
you have
Sean
to...
couldn't be asked, could he? He was like,
he was just trying to grab it like
like,
that.
one, you need to jump.
Just jump. That's his. Well, I like Sunita's redemption there as well, because David was like, well, we're not having her.
And
But
I
she
just,
won it.
Sunita, what an entrance.
What a woman.
She came in like a fabrication welder with that mask on, the visor.
The visor.
I love it. She, honestly, is the only person. I kept looking over to her all the time going, how have we got the same outfit on?
Yeah.
Because she made it look so chic. Like, I'm sure she had a tailor in that bus
Yeah,
truck at
you know.
Telegraph.
Yeah.
Because honestly, she'd come out and I'd be like, how's your outfit look so different? She'd, I don't know, every day she'd do something a little bit different.
Some people can pull it off. I remember
Yeah.
Colleen would just come back from the shower looking in a little vest, and I looked like I was working on a building site. Like the
Same on.
shorts all bagged up. I thought, Jesus Christ. Some people can't pull it off.
And I don't know about in your season, right? But when we did it this time, we weren't even given toothpaste. We were given
The
like
vegan toothpaste.
we were given like bicarbonate soda, and it would like froth up in our mouths.
I beg your pardon. Was it in a pot?
Yeah.
And you had to do that? Was it like a clay?
No, it was
No,
like
it was a
proper powder.
powder.
And like everything had to be eco-friendly. But I'm going to be honest, I love the environment. But
There's a line though,
I need
isn't
an
there?
aerosol because honestly
Yeah.
we all stunk.
I said that. The natural deodorant, you put it
No.
on your arms. First of all, it's wet because it's like a wet deodorant. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work. And we could all, and you know it's bad when you can't smell your own self. Like, and I was in a sleeping bag and I was like, but this is bogging.
That is all. Did you have any idea who was going to be in with you at all?
Well, I kept Googling it.
Well, of course.
And the Daily Mail obviously had some insights. So I was hoping that it was right when I seen the GC's name come up.
Of course.
Because she's a legend.
The way she walked in the dress, it
The
was
wind in
the
her hair.
funniest thing I have ever seen.
She just is iconic. Like, she just looked so stunning. We were all dishevelled.
Yeah.
She was full glam, bouncy blow dry. The wind was in her hair. I was like, I almost stopped forgot I was in the show with her. I
Yeah.
was like, this is amazing telly.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just kept
It's like
looking at
ABBA,
one.
you know, those little things that they have.
I was like,
So I
this
imagine
is
it.
unbelievable. But I just kept looking at her and being in awe. But I did say to her, look, me and my friends quote you on the daily. So if I do,
gonna happen.
I'm not taking the piss. It's because I love you. Like, do you know what I mean? Because we always say, like, I'm claustrophobic, Taryn.
100%.
Yeah, so
100%. 100%.
Yeah,
Do you know what I was?
107.
I didn't realise
You're
it
as
was
good at
her.
maths as me.
107. I always go, "What's up? You ill?" And I didn't realise
Yeah.
that was her. And then sometimes if I'm like, I can't
That's an
see
iconic
you.
one, that one.
It's so good.
You okay? No, what's up? You will.
What's up? You
I love
will.
her. She's iconic. But I'm hoping that we get some more GC. Well, the thing is, actually, we're getting Gemma Collins now because she did come in as
The
Gemma.
speech.
And not, but I loved it. I
I'm
love
being
her.
me now.
Yeah, I
That
love
was
it.
before.
Yeah,
Guys, please. I thought this is incredible.
it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like, I was just watching going, this is unbelievable telly. Like, I cannot wait to sit down with my family and watch this.
Well, let me tell you what I'm watching. I feel like now is a good time to thank our partner of this episode, Disney Plus, who have given my new binge watch. I'm obsessed with Jamie Lang and Sophie Habu's new docuseries, Raising Chelsea. It's Jamie Lang and Sophie Habu like you've never seen them before. I love reality TV. I like when it has no scripts. I like the drama. I like the tears. And I feel like when you watch someone on reality TV, you get to know them a little bit better. It feels like your best friends. I know Jamie and Sophie, but obviously I mainly see them in work settings. I see Jamie working hard with his candy kittens. So it's really nice to be able to see them in a different light, just at home with the baby. But also you get to see the process pre-baby. The whole pregnancy you get to see. I feel like it's nice to see behind closed doors and not just what people show on Instagram. It's an exclusive look behind the glam and the grind. Me, Jamie and Sophie have got something very much in common, and that is we overshare, especially when it comes to our relationships. On their podcast, they were spilling all the tea, and I feel like loads of people had loads of opinions on their relationships. So I feel like this docu-series is great to set the record straight, and it also includes their infectious humour. I find them both absolutely hilarious. So it's like fun, light-hearted, and an easy watch. a new Hulu original series exclusively on Disney Plus. Check out Raising Chelsea. It's streaming exclusively on Disney Plus by scanning the QR code on screen now or by clicking the link in the description. This is why Raising Chelsea is my favourite, but you're going to have to go watch and see for yourselves. Now back to I'm a Celeb. How long did that eating trial actually take?
So I think Ant and Dec said, because I asked them about this, because obviously they normally go off and play golf.
Well, of
right?
course, yeah.
They were obviously foremen because we were there. It was daylight.
Yeah.
And they had to, it was then nighttime. I think they said it took, I think it was about 4 hours.
What?
Yeah. Because it took one of the things that they were eating, took an hour to do.
To eat?
Yeah. I think Adam Thomas fell asleep.
You're joking.
No, I think he actually fell asleep.
You didn't have time to sleep because you were just gagging on the side.
Yeah, I
which is completely fair enough, by the way. Are you someone, if you hear someone gag, that's it?
I feel like I have a really bad gag reflex.
Yes, yeah.
And I know this because when I'm brushing my teeth,
you're one of them.
I'm one of them.
Ella's, well, thank God she's a lesbian, but Ella's like that. When she's in the bathroom, I'm like, you need to stop.
Yeah, even as soon as I get to my wisdom teeth, like I can feel myself wretch, I can. So I'm no good at what. I actually think I would have preferred to do the eating trial and watch it. Because obviously Craig was vomiting like there was no tomorrow.
What was he?
Yeah, and it stunk. Like all you could smell was yeah.
No.
Stunk.
They don't
so
show him
close to
vomiting,
them.
I don't
Oh, do they not? That's good of them, but we witnessed it.
You with the psych afterwards. I need to book in. That's horrible. What was did you like find yourself in the jungle, do you think?
No.
Brilliant.
I didn't find
You lost yourself. Happened to me.
I didn't find myself. I think this time I actually knew who I was. So I think last time when I went in 10 years ago, I was new to it all, and I think I felt a bit imposter syndrome, really. I felt like I didn't really deserve to be there. I kept looking around going, oh my God, there's Larry Lamb, there's Carol Vorderman. Like, how am I in here? And I was myself, but I think I probably held back.
Yeah.
Whereas this time, I think I've just realised, like, we're all shitting in the long drop together.
Yeah.
We're all there to have a good time. So I think I was able to just be myself more this time.
Oh, the long drop.
Yeah. Luckily, Beverly Callard,
what
the
a
legend
woman.
that she is.
What a woman.
She is the most she's just quirky in all the best ways possible. But she took it upon herself to like do thorough cleans in the long drop. So I think her luxury item was a pair of marigold gloves.
Why wasn't she in my season then?
And when I say scrub, somehow the whole long drop just smelled of femme fresh. I don't know what she is.
Way.
Yeah, but she literally, it smelled divine. Sometimes I go in there just have a little sit down.
Well, she's hard as nails as well.
Yeah.
She gave it back to David, which really made me laugh.
So funny.
I thought,
and she just, I don't want to give too much away, but yeah, she gets her own back.
Well, what can you give? Because I've heard that there's a lot of drama.
Yeah.
Is there dramas?
Yes, there is drama.
Brilliant.
And it was something that I never got in my original series. We all got on.
Oh, me and you both. How boring.
I know.
It's fucking kumbaya around the fire.
No, you're right though, because even though it's lovely, I think especially with this being like legend status, I sort of wanted that. And I think it reminds me of like old school jungle.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking like 15 years ago, like where people would scrap our rice.
Oh, no.
It was, I mean, you know me, I don't get involved. I was sat in my hammock most of the time.
It's nice to be a watcher with drama.
It was.
I have to say.
Yeah, it is. And then just go at the Bush Telegraph after and
it's like everyone off. Yeah. I'll do the recap.
But I just kept watching, and I know this sounds harsh, but I just kept going, this is brilliant.
Yeah. You were a producer.
I just kept sitting going, if I was at home watching this, unbelievable.
Can you tell us who drama mainly is with? Like a big drama fallout is with? Or
what I will say is it's mostly the men.
It's David Hay.
Not
From the first two, it's
not
David Hay.
necessarily.
Oh, really? Well, it can't be
actually.
Mo Farah.
Oh, Sir Mo.
He would Sir Mo Farah.
Sir Mo.
He would not hurt a fly.
He has actually This sounds like an exaggeration, but he has changed my life. He has changed my whole perception of just life. Because,
Really?
yeah, I don't know if you know his story, but his story of how he came to England is just so heartbreaking. But he just forgives everyone. And I just think if he can, like, I am a person that holds grudges.
Amen.
And like, we once had a chat and it was like 3 a.m. Just me and him were sat round the campfire. We were talking about missing our little ones. And like, he just was talking and I thought, I need to stop being a bitch. Do you know what I mean? I need to stop holding on to small grudges. If this man can forgive
a
people.
peaceful life, doesn't he? Because he has no... But I sometimes quite enjoy holding a grudge.
Yeah, I know what you
You know, sometimes I'm like, yeah, fuck you.
But I think when you get to like 30, I think then you can't be asked on. I can just say be asked to get out of bed some days. So the thought of holding a grudge now, I'm like, oh, I can't be asked. I've got too much to do.
It's true. I'll still be stalking people from my school though.
Oh, and you call people... I do this thing, right? When I'm talking about people from school, I use the full name.
Yes.
I can't just say like, oh, Laura. I've got to say like, Laura...
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
100%. Or if they're like, who's that? I'd be like, she was in form.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
And we had, and it's awful, and this is why with my little boy, I'm going to make sure that if ever I get a whiff of him smelling, I will take, because I feel like there's always like a BV kid.
Bacterial vaginosis.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? There's always that, and it's not their fault, but it sticks. That
You're
nickname
right.
sticks.
Yeah, you're right.
Do you know what I mean?
Or the nits. There's always that one.
There always is.
Runny nose and nits.
Yeah, isn't it sad?
Yeah, it's horrible.
Awful. And as you get older, I think that wasn't their fault, but that whole name, BV Becky, got it from being like 9. Do you know what I mean? 9 all the way up to the end of secondary school.
BV at 9?
No, I think she lived in a fish shop. I know, but do you know what I mean? Kids are cruel. Grace, kids are cruel. Sorry.
Kids are cool.
That'll not make the cut.
You making sure your kids are really washed. Come on, you can go.
Just, not smelling of fish oil.
I can't imagine you doing the school drop-off.
Can you not?
Sorry, I can't. I've been asked Scarlett Moffatt. What's she doing here? Even though you fully got your kids.
Mamacita now.
Mamacita. I'm a mommy. I'll only brag if my son comes out as gay. That's when I'll then be like, fucking get
That's
in.
the dream.
Yeah, manosphere, no more.
And honestly, I manifest this because I know that sounds thing, but like all of these godparents are drag queens.
God bless.
We've got Testicle, Emeroid, Miss Cara, and Mr. Tickle.
You can't say Emeroid. That is an insane nickname.
Emeroid.
That's incredible.
And I class myself as Donna Kebab.
Well, of
in
course.
The crew, yeah. And but I would just love him to say, "Mum, I'm gay," because I know I'm getting a theatre trip.
Yes.
Without stereotyping, I probably am.
Yeah.
Getting theatre trips. He'll want to spend all his time with me as well. You're the boy side of the family, and when I think of my exes, you never see them.
Never.
They like a myth. Like, do you even live with a family?
Completely agree. Yeah. Or sometimes their mum's a bit weird.
And that'll be what me.
No.
You'd be like, oh, you know, because I remember saying to one of my exes, your mum fancies you.
Yeah.
She just
and now
paid.
it's you. Yeah.
She just paid. But now that's me. I'm one day, like, Jude's going to come in and go, they said this really weird thing. And I'm like, just no.
How old is he?
Just jealous. He's 2.
Oh, okay. You've got time.
I've got
You've got time. Do you know what's nice, though? Instead of putting on, like, what's her name? Miss Rachel, you can just put on RuPaul.
Oh, yeah.
Slowly start to ingrain.
So we start to get the sassiness in.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, also, I feel like RuPaul does have, you know, very good sayings for kids. Like, you better work, slay. You know, if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love somebody else?
These better work.
These are things that
the
we
life
need in
lessons,
life.
you're right. Are you going to have another one, do you think?
Oh, I hope so.
Really?
I would love another. I mean, I'm getting on a bit now, but I would have loved loads.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you come from a big family, though? No, you didn't.
There's like me and my little sister, but there's 17 years between me and my sister. I don't know what my mum and dad... I must have been evil.
That's like me. Yeah.
How old
My brother's like 40.
Yeah. See?
God bless him.
Yeah. Because my mum and dad just decided, we'll have another one. Actually, what happened is they went on a camping trip.
And you came about. I find shagging in a tent's mental.
That's rotten, innit?
Mental.
I don't really want the image of my mum and dad doing it.
I apologise.
I just think camping in general, which I don't know why I said yes to the jungle, really, because essentially it is just
going back to your roots.
Camping on a budget, isn't it, really?
Not even the budget. It was no budget.
Oh, God.
You're in a hammock.
Well, I feel like, because in there, me and Ashley Roberts formed a little alliance.
Did you?
And I was going to ask, because Ant and Dec named us the Bush sisters.
Oh,
And obviously you are known for being bushy.
GK Bushy, yes.
If you wanted to join our throuple.
I would love to be a
Thank
bush
you.
throuple.
Thank
How
you.
iconic. Do you know what's sad though? If I ever do that show, am I going to be mates with? You've done it now. You've done the All Stars.
They might do it again in 10 years. They might ask us again.
Yeah,
I
true.
probably
You'll
won't
have
have
to let
anything
me
on.
know.
I'll go in.
You want another extension, so you might as well.
Right.
Oh.
They did me dirty, yeah. Because when we were doing the chat,
Yeah.
obviously I got on with all the crew.
Yeah.
And a lot of them were crew from 10 years ago. So it was so lovely seeing
Really?
everyone. And you know, when you start properly in there, you're not allowed to talk to any of the crew.
No, it's
So
not,
if
yeah.
people come with cameras, they won't talk to you. They've got stickers on the watches, so you don't know what time it is.
Yeah.
It's very intense. So before you go in, you can all have a natter.
I think the best type of challenge is like the first one I did, where you're a bit underground, you're crawling through.
Oh no.
You can just get stuff done.
Ugh.
That I could do. If someone put a bit of food in front of me, absolutely not.
Really?
No, I can't deal with the sick.
But what's like? Do you not like jelly deals and all that? You're southern.
I have never in my life had a jelly deal.
Oh.
It looks wrong.
See, I feel like I have always liked quite obscure food. Like my favourite snack, and it started from being very pissed after a night out. All I had in the house was Scotch eggs, and I thought these are dry because they were a couple of days old. And the only condiment I had was chocolate spread. And so Scotch eggs dipped in Nutella basically became my favourite thing. And my mum once walked in my bedroom and I was sat in just my pants after a night out eating them, and she went, "This is why you're single." I was sat watching Bottom on the
This
telly.
is a low point.
Just eating Scotch eggs, and I was like, yes.
I thought we were about to bond there because I like Scotch eggs dipped in salad cream.
I love salad cream sandwiches.
I admit,
Are the absolute boyo.
I feel like people have forgotten about salad cream, and
It
they
gets
shouldn't.
left out.
They
What's wrong
should
with it?
not have got. It's underrated, and it
It
upsets
is.
me a bit.
I actually think it's the best condiment.
Well, yes, actually,
I'll be
for
honest
Scotch
though,
eggs, I will deal with that.
I've never had salad cream in a salad.
I've never had a salad, so to be honest with you, I wouldn't
I'm
fucking
a bit
know.
of a dodger, like.
But do you know what? I don't mind though. I can have a what's that? A beetroot and feta. If I have
That's
to have
quite
a salad.
fancy that you've changed.
I shop at Waitrose now, love.
Do you actually shop at Waitrose?
Well, only because it's the only thing on Uber Eats. Otherwise, I would go Tesco.
Lordy me, I filled a basket there. I honestly thought I was going to have to go in the jungle again because it is absolutely extortionate. I tell you what, you doing well.
No,
you
but
shopping in
M&S
Waitrose.
I like as well. You know, they do
M&S
the
are
little
lovely.
chicken Caesar dip.
Oh yeah, actually no, I have had a salad because that's classed as a salad, isn't it? Although it's more
What, the
sauce.
dip?
Yeah, I eat it with bread. Just a
Dipping a
baguette.
carrot in it and it's a salad. I'm the same.
I think though pizza is essentially just a salad sandwich.
You're right, because it's tomato.
Bread,
Yeah.
tomato,
And
cheese.
Are you ham and pineapple?
I'm a ham and pineapple.
Thank you. So am I. That is a salad. It's a fruit salad.
See, we healthy.
It's just hard being this healthy. But what are you? I feel like obviously you are the TV queen.
Oh.
What is stuff that you're watching now on TV apart from yourself on I'm a Celeb?
It's weird watching yourself as well.
And I will do it till the day I die.
Do you like
Yeah, I
it?
need to get the views
oh,
in.
God, I to get the viewers.
I need a season 2. Do you know what I mean?
I liked. There's loads of stuff. Celebrity Sabotage.
I
I
want
don't
you
know
on
if you've heard
season
of it,
2.
but they'll get a season 2.
Well, I want you on it.
I want to dress as a bush.
Well, you're gonna have to fight me over it. Sorry. Well, actually, now we're Bush sisters.
We're bush sisters. We can do it together. The Hunted.
Have you done that?
No, that's
you
really, really
not?
good. That though. There's loads of stuff that I'm watching at the minute. What's that other one? I've just finished Bridgerton.
I can't get into it.
Can you not?
It's the accent.
I like the dancing, like
Bit of fun. I can do the
Yeah.
dancing.
Yeah.
But the accent's too much for me, Scarlett.
Really?
Yeah. Because if I meet someone in real life that sounds like that, I just think, oh, yeah, we won't get on.
But
You know?
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But I feel like I like posh people that sound so posh. It's painful.
Hurts.
Yeah, like you know where
Yeah.
they're I love that, and I've yet to meet anyone in real life like that. But I would want to instantly be their best friend.
I feel like I met Jack Whitehall's mum at the Brits.
Okay.
Loved that bitch.
Yeah.
She was a bit like that. And I thought, you're iconic.
Yeah.
So I can deal with that. But if someone goes like, these are my friends, Fanny and Tilly, I think, nah, you're all right. Thank you, though.
See, I went to uni, but I went to York St. John's.
Oh.
Because I wasn't quite clever enough to get into York Uni,
I
which
felt
is
this,
the one my
yeah.
little sister goes to. And when we'd go on nights out, our uni night was one of the same in Revs. And when we'd walk in, the York Uni students would go, your dad works for my dad, your dad works for my dad. And they chanted us. And they had loads of chants.
This is
They were probably right. Do you know what I mean?
They
But
don't
it's
have
not
to
the point.
say it, Scarlett.
We don't have to.
I
We're
had
just
to
trying
say
to better ourselves.
Nottingham, I went to Trent, not uni of, because obviously I was too thick. And I remember some uni of students walked past our house.
You didn't want
Walked past our house. And they were like, Trent scum. I said, I beg your pardon.
Why?
They were right, I had chlamydia at the time. But it's just on.
I might be unlocking something here. I don't know. I might be showing me age here. But at uni, they used to do, I was on about this the other day, they used to do an STI check, right?
Right.
But to encourage you to do it, you used to get a free pair of pants that had a waistband that would say, I love being clean. And everyone on a night out would wear like low-rise jeans so that you could see that they had them pants on.
You're joking
No, it was like PR for STIs, really, I suppose, wasn't it? Yeah.
I mean, were they nice pants?
Well,
Like
you were
a
free.
thong?
You're a student. You know what I mean? There was people
Yeah,
going in there
true.
pissing in pots just to get a pair of pants. Every
Yeah, no,
week.
you're right.
Yeah.
Maybe that would have encouraged more.
Yeah, I think so.
Bring it back, Trent.
Bring it back.
We had nothing like. If someone said, right, if you get checked, you can get a free drink, I'd have been there every week.
I don't know if they can promote getting a
Alcohol
shot.
abuse.
Yeah, I know. But no, I feel like no one drinks anymore. When I was
No,
at
they
uni,
don't.
Freshers Week, oh my, we went in hard. It was, I'm pleased that camera phones weren't a thing because I would have been cancelled, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It was insane. And I feel like we had a traffic light party where you
What's
wore
that mean?
red if you
Right.
didn't want to get with anyone, yellow if you maybe, and then green if you fully consented into like, I want it, right?
Incredible.
And then my little sister
My next
went.
birthday idea. Love this, yeah.
Then my little sister, her Freshers Week, they did a walk around the walls of York
Fuck off.
and a sip and paint. Nah, they don't know what they're missing these
What is it, a
days,
baby
man.
shower,
Do you know
sip
what
and
I mean?
paint?
I know.
Well, actually, you
Disgraceful.
can't do a sip and pay.
No, not at a baby shower.
No, but different ones. I feel like now the reason is because everyone's like clean girl, Pilates, health is wealth.
Yeah.
When we were at uni, I feel like I don't remember uni.
Yeah.
And that was amazing.
Yeah.
I've pissed myself multiple times. It was
Like-
like a holiday.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, well, I'm not living at home, so I can just piss about.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
I'm upset because I feel like there is character building in knowing that you cannot do 5 Sambuca shots on an empty stomach. You need to know those
Life
things.
skills.
But it's character building.
It is. I think it's life skills. I
Yeah.
think that's the thing that uni does. Is it like, yeah, it makes or breaks you.
Yeah, it does. I feel like it made us.
Yeah, it did.
It made,
Look
but
at us
also
now, we're
because you're
strong.
Northern. I feel like that's also part of the culture, no?
Well, I feel like I got really lucky because when I first started on Goggle Box, and lots of people were lovely and said, "Oh, she's really funny." Honestly,
Were you
I'm just
pissed?
from the northeast.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were gonna be like, I was pissed.
I'm just from the northeast. Like I feel like if you went in any Greg's, you would hear that banter.
Yeah.
But I just got really lucky with the opportunity because I feel like most of us just have this sarcasm.
I feel like Northerners are the nicest people as well. When I was on tour and I was going up north, everyone was just so nice.
Oh.
And so like, yeah, they will take the piss out of you, but in a nice way.
Well, my own mum and dad, again, character building. I had a monobrow and they would call me Helga Pataki, like the kid from Hey Arnold. And do you know what? Because they called us it, when I got it at school, wasn't even asked.
So bully,
it was a term of
bully your
endearment.
own children
Yeah.
so it gives them a thick skin.
Character building.
Noted.
Yeah.
That's actually quite good advice.
Yeah.
Any new mums out there? What's something about Goggle Box that we'd never know?
Oh, gosh, I think... Well, lots of people don't realise that there's like a whole crew
Just in your living
in
room.
your house. Do you know what I mean? So they're in the dining room. There's like about 10 people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of people. And then you're just in your living room and the cameras are on and then the telly starts.
No.
And that's it. They never told us what to say or anything, though. We just watched it. And then they kept trying to get us to put snacks on the table,
Yeah, I see
which we
that a
did
lot.
say no to.
What's that
'cause
family with the 3 dogs? And they've always
Malones.
they've always got a selection of snacks.
Honest to God, like, I'm not being funny, but it's a lot of snacks. And if they're there, I will eat them. Do you know what I
You
mean?
won't talk. You'll
No,
just
like,
be...
well, my dad used to go, my dad's funny. When we used to do Goggle Box, he'd go, well, used to be quiet. No, because that's the whole point of the show, Dad.
He actually wanted to watch
Yeah, like,
it.
we're like, if we just sit here in silence, we're not making the cut for there. Like, this is the whole point of the show.
Oh
Because he
my
literally,
God.
oh, they're talking again. Yeah, we're being filmed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it was.
Do you ever miss it?
I do, you know.
you?
More because I think it was a time when I never thought I would meet these people on telly. Do you know what I mean? So I think I was probably a bit more forthright with what I thought.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think if I did it now, I'd be like, oh, I might bump into
them, yeah.
Yes, I'll be a little bit careful about what I say.
I think it's the best show. I love
You
that.
need to do it. You would be so funny on it.
Me and Ella on the couch. But my issue would be, is I think I'd get a bit too loose on it. I'd be like, I'll have a wine while watching this.
You're a loose woman. You're allowed.
Actually, yeah, it's the
You're allowed.
territory.
Yeah.
But then I'd keep going because you have to watch like how many shows in whatever it is.
It's a lot. It's a long old slog.
I'd be off my nut by the end. I wouldn't know
Yeah.
what I've said.
The only thing I wasn't keen on, and we'd say, no, turn this over. They once, like, try to make us watch a programme about dogging, which is fine if you're on your own, but I'm with my mum and dad. We have a bit of respect.
So
You know what I mean? I
fair.
was like, guys, because we were watching, I was like, why have they got owl masks on? And then I was like, whoa, turn it over, get it off, man.
That's like getting you to watch like Open House or something.
No, do you know what I mean? With your family? No.
I would physically rather die.
Yeah.
Is there any shows you haven't done that you would do?
I would love to do, I think we all would love to do traitors.
Amen.
Let's be honest.
Oh my,
It's
I couldn't go on it with you because I'd be like,
yeah. I'd go, I'm one of them. I think I'd be like Alan Carr though. I'd just laugh, otherwise I'd cry.
yeah.
I'd laugh all the time. I'd love to do Taskmaster.
Oh, would you? That's a
just
fun
love-
program.
Yeah, I just think it looks like a good laugh, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
But other than that, I might be just plodding along.
Would you? Have you done Big Brother?
No, I couldn't do that.
Would you do it if it was like back in the day, Big Brother?
No, I wouldn't, you know.
No, really?
Because I think that's, no.
It was too
But
much.
I don't know, because you do a few games in it. But I think more, at least when you do an I'm a Celeb, like there is a lot of time where you're like doing challenges or doing trials and it's fun. Whereas Big Brother, I don't know, I think I would go stir crazy. I'd do with Vanessa Feltz and write on the table, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I feel like it's very intense, Big Brother.
Yeah.
And if you're with someone in there that's not your cup of tea,
Nowhere to hide.
it's not like you can go off and do a trial.
No.
Yeah, that is. I don't think I'd like to do
No,
that
no,
either,
no.
to be honest with you.
I mean, you've done all sorts.
I've only done the jungle, really.
No, you've done all sorts. Is there nothing that you think?
I'd love traitors. I think that
Yeah.
would be. That's like Last One Laughing. I think
oh,
you'd be great on Last One Laughing.
That's so funny.
I fear you might be out straight away, but
Yeah, I probably would. Bob Mortimer on that is just
I
unbelievable.
am loving Ramesh.
Ramesh. When he said about the eye in the tumble dryer, I lost it. I thought, how are they still standing?
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I just don't think I can. And they were, what was it? They started drinking at the end of the last episode. I thought, well, that would be me.
No,
out.
that would be me.
One wine, I'd be like knee
Yeah.
slapping, like laughing. There'd be no way in hell. Can we do a snog, marry, avoid?
Oh, yeah.
With jungle,
Oh, yeah.
okay? Doesn't have to. You won't actually snog them, obviously.
Okay. Not literal. It's not
No,
literal.
not literal. But it's from different seasons. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Snog, marry, avoid. Joel Dommett, Adam Thomas, Wayne Bridge.
Oh,
Mm.
give me some good ones there. Like,
You're
haven't ya?
welcome. Yeah.
Snog, marry, avoid. I think I can speak for the whole nation when I say snog Joel Dommett. Because he does mass singer. He's lovely, isn't he? He's family friendly. And I feel like he would
It
care.
would be a quick one.
I feel like
he'd be very caring with it.
I don't think it would be tongue snog action.
No.
I think he'd be
No.
he'd be gentle.
Yeah, I agree.
Marry Wayne, Frankie Bridges' husband.
Oh, well, of course.
yeah.
Yes. Okay.
I think I would marry Wayne Bridge
You'd
because
marry the footballer.
well, yeah.
Okay. I mean, who am I to talk?
Do you know what I mean?
Am I talking about
I mean, I wouldn't want to avoid Adam, but it's just the way that's
the
felt.
cookies crumble? I think marrying Adam would be fun just because the sound of his laugh.
Oh, that would be fun.
I think I'd
actually.
always be in
But
stitches.
also, I have seen Frankie Bridges' wedding ring, and it's
I don't know
unbelievable.
what you were going to say.
And
Yeah,
I
no,
just
to be
think
fair,
that
The
would
Rock.
be nice. That would be nice.
So, okay, Harry Redknapp, The Rev, and Mo Farah.
Oh, I'd want to marry the Rev.
Correct.
That's the only correct answer.
Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it?
correct.
Oh, I wouldn't want. Can I snog both Harry and Mo?
If that, I mean, you're into Throuples at the
Yeah,
minute.
can
so
I?
if that's what you're
I want
into.
it. Yeah, please. I don't want to avoid any.
No, you could. They're both lovely. All right, we're turning leather now. Gemma Collins, Sunita, Katie Price.
Oh, that's so good.
I know.
I think I would want to marry the GC.
Imagine
Just
the laugh.
waking up to her every morning. Like, I'd love that.
Morning.
Iconic. And I feel like we'd have like smoked salmon for breakfast. And,
Poached
do
egg.
you know what I feel? Eggs Florentine.
Well,
I feel like it would-
Whatever that is.
Yeah.
Yes.
I saw Gemma Collins marry
Mm.
who? Sunita. Who was the other two?
Sunita or Katie Price. I thought you were saying who's Sunita. I was like, I hope
No,
she's-
no, I know
I hope
she
you
is.
should
I was
know.
in there with her. Oh, that's a hat. I don't want to avoid. Do you know what? I'd three-way snog them.
Three ways. And do you
Yeah.
know what? Fair. All right. Ant and Dec. Ant, Dec, a kangaroo.
Oh, that's so hard. That's so. Can I? Well, I feel like Ant and Dec come as a pair.
That's why I went
They're
Ant and
not
Dec. I was like, oh,
singular. They're not singular.
they do come
I
as a
would marry
pair.
Ant and Dec, and I'd snog a kangaroo.
Do you have a favourite?
Do you know I don't, because I love them both for different reasons. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they're very different.
I think my favourite's Dec.
Really?
He was one person that would really laugh at my jokes if I was doing a trial. I was
Oh.
like, thank, and then everyone would follow suit out of pity. But I was like, thank you, like that's what I needed.
They are lovely blokes.
I feel like it's iconic as well, like Ant and Dec. When you did Saturday Night Takeaway, what's the favourite thing you ever did?
So the first ever ep I did,
Yeah.
like, which obviously I'd never done proper telly before. So I was like, this is crazy. They had me singing with Jennifer Hudson, which
my
was
God.
unbelievable
In the
for the
deep
end of the
end.
show. And then during it, I got on a motorbike, a helicopter. I had to try and find people who were watching the show.
In a helicopter.
So landed and then was basically running through the streets going, does anyone recognise this lamppost? Because I didn't know
My
what to say. Like,
favourite.
does anybody recognise this cat? And then just brought the people back.
Oh my God.
Back in a helicopter, back on a motorbike. It was kind of cool.
That's so iconic.
Yeah.
Can we talk about your fiance, Scott?
Oh.
How did you two meet? Because I feel like this story is really, I love
So
this.
we've known each other since we were teenagers because he was a boy racer
Oh, well,
and I would go out all the time. So I
Yeah.
used to give lifts. So you'd like,
anyone for a lift?
yeah, so you'd message back in the day and you'd be like,
Yeah.
lift. And then we always end up going to McDonald's.
Of course.
Yeah. So we bonded over nuggets.
Of course.
And then we just like lost touch. Like we still sometimes spoke on Facebook, like comments, but we didn't like speak regularly. And then when I moved to London and moved back up home, I had a weird paparazzi in my garden,
Oh.
like actually in my garden, taking photos through my kitchen window. So my mum was like, I think you should probably ring the police. I was like, hello, I don't know if this is an emergency, but there's a bloke in my garden bush taking pictures through my kitchen window. And so Scott was the police officer that came to the house.
It's like a porno. I love this. Love that.
Do you know what though? After, like, I had to like go through professional standards to check he wasn't like preying on vulnerable people, which was nice. Do you know what I mean? Because I thought that's nice that they check up and make sure like, you know,
yeah,
this
of
is like, yeah.
course.
So it was like all a bit intense because we sort of had to decide, like, are we dating?
Yeah.
Or, and then we went for a coffee date. Which,
no.
We went for food and then I just had my carpets refitted. And I said to him, do you want to see my carpets? And he was like,
Sure.
and I was like, it's not a euphemism. Like, I've genuinely just got new carpets on my stairs. Do you want to come in? And I think he thought that, but I genuinely just wanted him to see me.
And did he like the carpet?
He loved it. And then he ended up moving in about 8 months later. So yeah, he
really?
likes my carpets.
I know. To this day. And you're engaged?
I know. Forever. We've been engaged for so long.
Are you planning the wedding yet?
Right. We are so laid back, right?
Yeah.
We legit need somebody else to intervene. Like we need
Okay.
somebody to go, let's sort this, like, because otherwise every year we're just going to keep saying we'll do it next year.
Are you going to do like big wedding vibes, do you think? Or a
I
little.
don't know if I can be asked with that. I don't
yeah.
know. In my head, I love like the iconicness of like Katie Price back in the day with the big gown. In my head, I'm like, do I have like little light bulbs under my skirt and it's little? Do you know? Like in my head, I'm like, I want it big, but it'll probably end up being a dinky one.
I think a dinky one's nicer though, because you can actually
Yeah.
speak to people. I feel like there's nothing worse on a wedding day than if you've invited loads of people and you've got to go and say hello.
Mingle. I hate mingling.
On my wedding day, if you're there, do not speak to me.
Yeah.
Take photos, say how good I look, but stay on your table.
Yeah, I don't want to mingle.
No.
I'm not keen on mingling.
Completely agree.
Yeah.
Are you going to do the little bouquet toss, do you think, as well?
I might do that.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I might do that.
I'm going to struggle. All my friends are in relationships. Going to be like, that one over there probably
Yeah,
looks
that's the
like...
only thing. Do you think
could do.
you'll ever?
Surely, got to. I've planned it to a T. 4 outfit changes.
Nice.
Yeah, because you've got to have an evening dress, haven't
Yeah,
you?
you've got to.
You can't be frolicking about.
In my head, I want like a tassel jumpsuit because I like dancing.
Oh,
And I
okay.
think I don't want to be in a dress where I can't dance. I want to be able to dance freely, do the worm if I want to.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you are doing the first dance.
Yeah.
That's where I draw
Well,
the line.
I do ballroom and Latin dancing.
I've seen this and you're fucking good at it as well.
Thank you. I did Strictly Christmas
And
Special. at
did you
Christmas.
win it?
Yeah, I did win it.
Yeah. You should have started with that. Yeah.
So I think, I would like, but is that wanky? Is it wanky doing a cha-cha on your wedding day? I don't know. Like, come
think
on,
if you-
everybody. Cha-cha-cha.
If you've won Strictly Christmas, I think you're entitled to do
Yeah.
a little cha-cha-cha.
Might even bring the trophy. No, that's too much if I bring the trophy out, isn't it?
You can come out being wheeled out in a massive trophy.
Oh, I would love that.
I would love
I
that
would
too.
love that.
That'd be iconic.
Yeah.
Can Scott dance?
No.
Okay.
Bless him, he did say to us that when I started back dancing,
Yeah.
he said, "Oh, do you want me to come with you?"
Yeah.
I said, "No." Because he's 6'4"
Yeah.
and he's no.
He's left him at home.
Yeah, because I just
Yeah.
think dancing's not for everyone.
No, it's
He's
not
good
for
at other
me.
stuff.
It's not for Scott.
Yeah.
He could be putting up a shelf while you're doing your first
Yeah,
dance.
I think you'd be good. You've got lovely long legs. I can imagine you
No
dancing.
rhythm, none at all. Couldn't find her.
My friends are a bit like some of my friends, they're dancing and I'll say, do you want me to ask the DJ to put the song on that you're dancing to? Because this is not the one, because the steps aren't matching the rhythm. of the
That's
dance.
me. That's me. I
I'll
don't know
give
how
you a
do
few
it.
lessons.
Would you mind me
Yeah.
on my wedding day coming out, like doing the
nice.
Argentine? I don't know what it
Argentine
is.
tango. Go
Yeah,
on, girl. You know
yeah.
all the lingo.
My mum loves Strictly. She loves it.
Get on. That's another thing you need to get on.
Scarlett, may I never. It would
Yeah.
be public humiliation for me. Yes, I'd be Anne Widdecombe, being dragged across that floor.
Iconic. We all remember it.
Well, exactly. Actually, you're
And
right.
She gave it 107%.
On that floor, absolutely.
She did.
It's hard not to when you're being
Yeah.
dragged.
I know. God love her.
You used to have a podcast as well about conspiracy theories.
Yes.
I want you to tell me your top conspiracy.
So,
Mm.
I once emailed Stephen Hawkins. I don't think it was actually him because it was
Oh.
just stephenhawkins@hotmail.com. And I never got... And
He's not a man for
in
Hotmail.
hindsight,
Yeah.
I don't think that was him because I never
Yeah.
got a reply. But basically, I found... Well, I didn't find this. Google did, but I
Yes.
put two and two together. That the highest point of the Great Pyramid is the same decimal place of the speed of light. And I just think...
Aliens.
Yeah, it's something to do. And I think hieroglyphics, right? Stay with us on this.
I'm staying.
I think hieroglyphics technically are just emojis. Like, I think we've went full... You know how, like, vocab and words are getting
Yes.
shorter and we,
Yes.
you know, like, now we just send an emoji of a pizza, question mark, everything's getting shorter. What's to say that the pyramids aren't actually from the future and the hieroglyphics are technically just emojis?
You've got me.
Thank you.
You've got me. I think they were built by aliens
Yeah.
because I'm not being funny. There's no way a man was carrying that on his back, putting it there.
And also, they so straightly cut.
I mean,
And we don't know how they cut them that straight.
Yeah,
Come
agreed.
on, man. It's got to be
No,
aliens.
it's something. It's AI or something.
It's got to be.
I believe that the moon landing was fake.
Yeah.
Why was the flag flying? It
Well,
wouldn't fly.
I always think, like, why have we not been back?
We just went, I think.
Oh, did we?
Yesterday, didn't we?
Did
was
we?
there not a rocket?
What, did it land on the moon? See, it never lands
Oh, it's
on.
just going,
It never. This is
"Whoa."
my point. They're always up and about there, but they never land.
But they're never on it.
Yeah.
No, do you know what? So correct. So correct. I think, yeah, that was a scam,
Yeah.
is what I believe. I'm happy it happened, good for history, but I think that's a bit of a scam. I don't think the earth is flat.
No.
I believe it's very
definitely
much round.
Being on a plane, you can see the curve, can't you?
I'm usually pissed on a plane,
Right,
so
okay.
everything's curved.
Okay.
So I'm not too sure. But I don't really know any other conspiracies, really.
Oh, there's loads to like that. Avril Lavigne was cloned, and there's
Yeah, and I
loads.
think Selena Gomez isn't Selena Gomez anymore.
Yeah.
No,
Did you see the Jim Carrey crack?
someone dressed up as him, or I've made that
Oh
up.
yeah, no, Jim Carrey. Where everyone's saying Jim Carrey's different and he's cloned.
Why are we cloning? Like, why?
I think people are just getting facelifts.
Mm.
In all honesty,
Would you ever get one?
100%.
Facts. Facts.
I'm not even going to pretend that I wouldn't, because
Yeah.
jowls run in my family, right?
What is a jowl?
Where these, but you know, like a bulldog, where they start hanging down.
No.
And if you ask me Nan, she says we don't. I can see. I love her.
We-
But like, we can see. Even my mum says we're all going to get jowls eventually. And I just think I want to go out gracefully.
Yeah, but do we? I think I love what Kris Jenner's done.
Unbelievable.
I think she looks 21 again.
Yeah.
And I would love to just snatch me up to the high heavens.
And also, I want to look like Cher. Like, I'm sure she has interchangeable limbs.
Yeah.
Because every time you see her, she looks younger. And she probably looks different when she takes a wig off and unclips herself.
Don't we all?
But I don't care. As long as out in public,
Yeah.
people think I look young.
Christina Aguilera's another one.
Stunning.
What the fuck?
She looks like she's back in Genie in a bottle.
Yeah, I know. I know, it's insane.
Yeah.
I'm into that. I think whatever. It's like what was that show? Do you remember when you'd inject? What was that show? You'd there was two of them, the younger version of her and the
The substance.
listen.
Would
If
you
it
do
has to
that?
happen that way,
I'm not that bad.
it
like.
has to happen
I'll
that
happily
way.
have a few wrinkles.
You'll see me in the
but-
jungle in 20 years and I'll look the same. I'll be like, wow, she was amazing. And it'll be because of that.
Yeah.
I'm in a dark room somewhere, shriveled up, waiting for her to come back to my body. That's what I do. Anyway, I like to end my pod. I used to like to ask my guests for advice.
Okay.
They always gave me shit advice.
Fair dues.
So I've taken the role now, and I like to end the pod by giving my guests some advice.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
That they haven't asked for.
That they actually don't want.
That's lovely. Yeah, thank you for the advice.
My
Meredith.
advice to you is, I think if it comes about next 10 years, go in I'm a Celeb again. I feel like you're TV gold and you need to just keep going. I think maybe come join me on Loose, because it would be nice to have someone on there who would probably also talk about fanny and penis.
Yep.
So I'm not the odd one out
Yeah.
still. And do you know what? I think, yeah, get that facelift when you need it. Not now, you look incredible.
Yeah, thanks.
But when you're 70 odd,
Yeah.
get it gifted.
Get it gifted.
Get it gifted. Don't pay for it.
No.
Get it gifted.
Thank
And
you.
I'll see you in Turkey.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have you got anything coming up that you want to promote, or just I'm a Celeb? Give it to them.
Do I look down this barrel? This
That one
barrel
right
here?
there. Yeah. Let them in there.
Hi guys. If you can just keep watching I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here Legends, that would be great, because I do actually need a new bathroom.
The carpet needs refitting. Thank you so much for coming on. You've been
you.
sensational.
Sorry that I've took my shoes off. I proper made me sell it
No,
up.
well, you've had your feet done, so it's all right. Thank God. If you've been watching, like, subscribe. If you've been listening, follow, and a 5-star review. Bye, love.
Bye.
Lovely.